Good Monday morning. Hi, it's Diane Evans with stampingwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is one of your first time joining me on a Monday, this is when I collaborate with Judy Anderson from the United States. I do the live on a Monday and she does the live on a Tuesday. So if this is also your first time joining me through YouTube Live, make sure that you do subscribe so that you get notified every time that I upload a new video. And then also make sure that you hit the bell and then you get notified when I go live immediately. So also don't forget to share the video. This really helps us with our YouTube channels and with our Facebook groups as well. Anyways, I'm excited to play. It was my idea, and I have to honestly say, it was my idea. Let's do something from the annual catalog and do it with Celebration. Well, I kind of deviated a little bit away from that because I did use something from the annual catalog. I've used something from Celebration, plus I've also used something from the J to J. So I'm excited about this because I've never really done one of these myself. I've done other ones that other people have done. I'm doing a shaker card, but I'm going to do it with a bit of a twist. And this is a shaker card using the clear envelopes. And but it's a bit of a twist. I'm doing something just a little bit different with it because that's me, right? Anyways, let's jump on down so that you can see some of the product that we're going to be using. So we are using from the Celebration this gorgeous Sunshine and Rainbow Designer Series paper. Honestly, this paper is so pretty. It's got so many different things that you can do. It could go to masculine, little kids. It could go to feminine. It could go with rainbows. It could go with any of that sort of stuff. It is beautiful, beautiful paper. You get 48 sheets of 6x6 paper. And guess what? You get this free during Celebration till the end of February, as long as supplies still last, with every $60 order here in Canada or a $50 order in the United States. So, anyways, we're going to be using that, and of course, then we got to turn around, and we've also got to use the coordinating dies and stamps. Now, I've got to tell you, when I first saw this, I went, no. Rainbows, no, not doing anything like that. But let me tell you, I am in a training class this coming weekend, and this is what the set was. I had to buy this before I actually got my bundle in the mail. But guess what? That's going to be a retreat prize probably coming up. Anyway, so we're using that. And then I'll show you what we're using from the annual catalog. Not a lot, but some of those hidden gems, right? The ones that you look over and you don't really see. So I'm using the clear envelopes. Now, these envelopes are found on page 136, and there's no picture. Well, there is a picture of it. You can't really see it, but it's right here at the bottom, and they come in a pack of 50. A really good bargain, actually. So they're clear envelopes. They hold your regular size card. Another thing about these things here is you can use these for mailing. So you could go ahead and put a mailing label on the outside. And that way, everybody at the post office gets to enjoy your card. Your post person gets to enjoy it. So, it's kind of a way to share a bit of joy. So that's what we're using today. And then we're also going to use... I'm using an embellishment I haven't used in a long time, and that's these shaker shapes. And they come like this. And these were the ones that were, you know what? I don't have the shaker shakes. Oh my goodness, where are they? Oh, it's no good. I wondered about this. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, that is just plain crazy because I had them out and then I grabbed these other ones, which were something that were retired. So that's not going to work for this, but this is so neat. You know what? We're going to use something else. We're going to go ahead and use these. I'm hoping that this is going to work. And these are these flowers here. I think they'll go kind of nice with what I've got here. So let's give it a try. I'm sorry I don't have the shaker shapes. I do not know where they went to. But yes, okay. I thought I was being so smart. That'll teach me, right? All right, so like I say, here's the designer series paper. You know, and I don't know where that is. That really annoys me. In any event, I will post. This is actually going on a video or on a thing tomorrow. And I will post it tomorrow using the proper shapes, as long as I can find them. All right, so this paper, like I say, it could be used for a number of different things. Beautiful, beautiful colors with it. I like the fact that you could even turn around and do something fun with this one as well, you know, with the navy, and then check this one out too. All right, a little flustered using that. All right, so let's get going on this. So I decided what I was going to do was I have this, my envelope ready. I have some Bermuda Bay, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. And as the broken record goes, fold into the mountain. Let's fold it in that way. That gives us a nice clear edge right along the edge here. So we've got that. I've got a piece for the inside. Let me just bring out all my bits and pieces that I've got here. So I've got this. We're going to cut this rainbow out. I've got this piece to go on the front of the card. Now, you notice this thing here, and I see it didn't really pop out completely. So let me just, there we go. So I've got this here. Don't want any of that. And I've gone ahead and I've used this particular die here, and I just cut along the edge there, and that kind of gives kind of a fun look to it. I also have a piece of this designer series paper, the one with the fantastic stripes on the back. I went with a more subtle one. So this is the one with, I think this is a pool party with white little hearts. I also have another piece that's 3/4 of an inch, and I'm actually going to put that on the inside of the card just like this. So let me do that first. I'll go ahead and do that. Can't believe how flustered I am with not having the proper one. All right, so let's go ahead, put that there. I'm going to come in with my silicone mat, just in case I go a little bit over the edge. Oh, we're good. A little bit of wiggle room. All right, so we have that kind of done. I have this. Say I've got this, but I need to cut out a rainbow with this one here. So let me go in, and I'm just going to come in with my rainbow die. We're just going to cut that out. So I got my little cut and emboss. How many of you have one of these? I tell you, it's really bad when you've got one in Winnipeg. You've got one here. And if I happen to travel again to Montreal, I'm going to go and take one and have one there as well. And then that way, they're only 2.5 pounds, but they're just a little bulky, that's all. So I don't like to have that take up room when I could take stuff for the grandkids, right? Now that was just Post-it note tape that I used. So let me just go and run that through. Yeah, no, I'm just upset because I kind of went with the colors to go with that, and then I wasn't really thinking. Okay, so I've got this. We'll just take that back out. There we go. I just put this Post-it note tape on my stand, and then I've got it for the next time. All right, so let's just put that there. And now we can go get going on this part. Now, what I wanted to do was I wanted a bit, I could have done this and had it just go in this bag because we're making a shaker card with it. However, I thought it needed a bit of stability to it. So all I'm doing, the sequence would work. Yep. Be amazed what would work. So I'm actually just going to put this into this bag. And I'm not gluing it. You notice I didn't glue it. And there's a reason why I didn't, because I don't want any of these things that are going to catch on here. I don't want them to, the sequins or whatever I'm using, I don't want them to get stuck on there. So I'm just taking that like that. I've got it right like so. Now let me go ahead. Now what am I going to put in the inside? Well, I think this is going to be too big. But if I took the littler ones out, do you know what? Let's see if it's going to work. Because this would be kind of fun with these ones in there. They're kind of big, but you know what? They'll be kind of fun. You know what? I'm good with these. Let's go ahead and put some of these in there. Is that going to be enough in there? I got more, so let's go ahead and put some more on that. These will actually look kind of cute. Rainbows and flowers. Good impromptu, right? Oh, come on. Maybe I should just take some of these bigger ones out and maybe put some of the small ones in there. That other card I did the other day would look so cute here with the little Volkswagen, right? Love. Let's just put these in there as well. All right. There we go. All right. I'm going to be fine with that. Yeah, I'm going to be fine. Okay, so what I'm doing is I want to make sure that that's good and in the corner, right? Now, this is a general technique that you do this, but I didn't want my whole front of my card showing. That's the way that I've seen most of these shaker cards done. So I wanted only part of my card showing. So I'm just coming down and I'm pulling this part right down here because it has that stick part. You want to also make sure that you get all that air out of there. Yeah, I think the colors are going to be just great with this. So, yeah, you know, it's fun. Now, the other part is I've seen a lot of people, I almost cringe when I see people use Scotch tape when they're crafting with their cards. Use your tear and tape. It's sitting right there. I'd have to go looking for my Scotch tape personally. So let's just do this. And, oh, I got flowers on me. Just going to put this down like this. And let's see if that's going to shake. Did I do it too tight maybe? Let me just pull that up and just give it a tiny bit of movement on there. There we go. Just like so. There, that'll work good. All right, so then what, I don't like it like that, so. Okay, that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around here and I'm going to put this onto the front. I love the Bermuda Bay with this. You know what would have been really cute with this too would have been, now that these colors are in there, I could have actually done this with the magenta. This would have been quite cute with the magenta and the magenta cardstock. That's okay. We got this. So let's go on to this. I'm just going to glue this around. Not going to worry about this part not being glued down. Just go ahead and put that on there. Just like so. And then, like I say, I want this only to be up at the top part of the card. So now what I want to do is I want to go and let's get some stamping on here. I know this is going to be roughly down about there. In this stamp set, it's got this, "You make me happy." I think I'll put that on there. Now, I apologize for the block that I'm using, but I've got all my blocks packed up for my city class that I have tonight. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to put this right over to this side here. There we go. I did that in Bermuda Bay. And then I'm going to make sure that this fits right down here. But before I get going, I want to get something so that it kind of gets tacky. I'm coming in with my rainbows. And I'm going to put glue on these. But I want to put them and then I want them to get tacky. Because I am going to attach this to the outside of the clear envelope. Like I say, something just a little bit different. A lot of people put stuff on the inside. We could have stamped on the inside as well. Think of all these cards that I'm making. And I think, geez, my granddaughters are going to have so many different cards. All right, so let's get that up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this like this. I'm trying to get that glare off of there. All right, so and I think I'm going to put that on tear and tape. And one in the middle. So I'll take that one off first. And we'll take this one off for a bit. I'm just putting this like this. You see how I've done that? And I'm doing that because what I want to do is sometimes when you have tear and tape, it tends to stick where you don't want it to stick, right? So let's go ahead and put this right here. I'm on my tippy toes. Just like so. That middle part's going to be fine. Now I'm just going to tear that off. And can't get my nails under there. And tear this one off. And then that way I've got it where it's even, but at least it's worked right. The smaller ones would have been a little bit better, but it's what we have, so we have to work with that. All right, so I'm going to come in with my I'm not doing the shaker shapes tonight, so I'm not sure where they are. Okay, so I'm just coming with this, and I'm going to put this rainbow down here. Whoops. Just like that. We're going to come in with this one. Put this one in here. And by getting tacky, I'm not going to have it coming all out onto this cellophane envelope. It's just going to go here. Flowers and sunshine and rainbows. And then this one right here. Okay. So we're getting it. It's coming together. Now, of course, we have these really neat clouds. So we've got to use these clouds. I want to make sure I'm going to be putting them onto the glue onto the right side here. Now I've got 5 clouds. You get 4 in the package or in that dies, but I just thought that maybe it needed 5. So let me just, I could put these on with glue dots too, would be okay too. And here, we'll let that get a little tacky as well. While we're waiting for that to get tacky, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the inside of my card. And I think you could do this. You make this world a better place, a little something to brighten your day. Yeah, that would be a nice one too. But I don't know which of the grandchildren is going to get this one. Or maybe somebody watching would like it. Let's just do that. And by this time, whoops, now that's going to go on top of there. I think that's the back part, so I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we are. All right, so I'm just going to put, let's see, I'm going to put the bigger cloud. Let's see. One there. Let's put one of these in there. Just like that. And then we're going to come, whoops, grab this. It's got a piece of something on it. Maybe well, I'm going to try covering it up then. So I'm just going to put this here. And would that normally be where I would put it? I'm not sure. I just wanted to cover up that black spot. And then one more. There you go. This makes me happy, this card. Not quite with what I wanted to do, but we're good. There we go. All right. So there's my card. Now I'll show you, if you happen to have these, how nice this looked. Look at that. That would have been so much fun in there. But you know what? Those work too. Looks like it's raining flowers there. So you make me happy. And you know what? Should I put some gems on there? You know what? I honestly don't think that it needs any. I mean, I guess you could put one there. It would kind of finish it off there. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Should I put one there? Anyways, that was fun to do. It kind of backfired with me not having the proper shapes. But you know what? It works. It works with this. So I think I'll just leave it like that. And you know what? I am going to go ahead and put that right there. Not too much on it. We'll just put a glue dot on it. Yeah, the flowers worked. Well, I'm happy with that. See? There we go. So there's my shaker card. And a little bit different, right? It's not taking up the whole card. And this is actually part of a technique that I had to do for tomorrow, was an envelope technique. So I had other ideas to do with envelopes, but decided that I'd just go with this. So anyways, all right. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Judy will be coming on tomorrow. And I don't know what she's doing. I have no idea. She kind of gave me a hint, but I didn't pick up on the hint. So 11 o'clock tomorrow, or 11 o'clock our time, Pacific time, 1 o'clock Central time. So same time. So we'll see it the same thing. Make sure that you give us a thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video. I don't know if you really want to when I'm sitting there rummaging for my stuff, but that's okay. That's what happens when you go live, right? Like, I can't believe I just saw that just before. In any event, I'm glad I used something that wasn't retired, because nothing's more frustrating than watching somebody do something with something that's retired and you go, oh, I really want that. But anyways, I'm happy with the card. So have a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.